KRIB AM and K244FA FM Mason City. An old-fashioned Christmas. AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CL Dell, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Lions basketball in the air for a Saturday night. Clear Lake and Kuemper of Carroll down in Fort Dodge at the Hardwood Classic here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com with live video tonight. Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake boys coach, joins us for pregame comments. And, Coach, just going back to that first game against Charles City, a good victory for your club. And what did you see out of that first game?
I thought we did some good things. I thought defensively, we got after it at a pretty high level. We're able to turn them over, get some easy runouts, really let our defense, predicate our offense, which is something that we really preach to guys. But I thought that, for the first game, I thought it was fairly clean. Even going back, watching the film, I thought we did some, fairly clean things and, took care of the ball for the most part and, got out and ran in transition, got some easy baskets and, execution, obviously chances to clean that up and hopefully we've, kind of cleaned that up in a week and a half of practice, it seems like.
And obviously that first. Well, we at home, you're not getting the pregame interview here, so we will reset things and get hooked back in here. We apologize for that as we will get back to the start of our pregame interview with Jeremy Ainley. And let's try to go to that right now here on KRIB. Lions basketball in there for Saturday night. Clear Lake and Kuemper of Carroll down in Fort Dodge at the Hardwood Classic here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com with live video tonight. Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake boys coach, joins us for pregame comments. And, Coach, just going back to that first game against Charles City, a good victory for your club. And what did you see out of that first game?
I thought we did some good things. I thought defensively, we got after it at a pretty high level. We're able to turn them over, get some easy runouts, really let our defense, predicate our offense, which is something that we really preach to guys. But I thought that, for the first game, I thought it was fairly clean. Even going back, watching the film, I thought we did some, fairly clean things and, took care of the ball for the most part and, got out and ran in transition, got some easy baskets and, execution, obviously chances to clean that up and hopefully we've, kind of cleaned that up in a week and a half of practice, it seems like.
And obviously that first game, you always worry about, getting some of the rust off the wheels after a couple of weeks of practice and whatnot. And it's good to hear you say that there's always things to correct, but not as much maybe as you anticipate out of a first game.
Yeah, I thought, like I said, we've got, veteran guys. They've been around. They've played in a lot of big games. They played in a lot of games, so fairly happy with, where we're at execution-wise. Obviously, if we're going to, beat very good teams, it's got to be at an even higher level. So looking forward to, seeing the growth that we've had, in the last week of practice.
Talk a little bit more about Jackson McIntyre's role on this team this year.
Well, he's obviously this summer and through a good fall, he's really turned into quite a leader. And that's the thing I've probably been most impressed with is, just taking that natural step. And, we obviously named him a
Lions basketball in the air for a Saturday night. Clear Lake and Kuemper of Carroll down in Fort Dodge at the Hardwood Classic here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com with live video tonight. Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake boys coach, joins us for pregame comments. And, Coach, just going back to that first game against Charles City, a good victory for your club. And what did you see out of that first game?
I thought we did some good things. I thought defensively, we got after it at a pretty high level. We're able to turn them over, get some easy runouts, really let our defense, predicate our offense, which is something that we really preach to guys. But I thought that, for the first game, I thought it was fairly clean. Even going back, watching the film, I thought we did some, fairly clean things and, took care of the ball for the most part, and got out and ran in transition, got some easy baskets, and execution. Obviously chances to clean that up, and hopefully we've kind of cleaned that up in a week and a half of practice. It seems like.
And obviously that first game, you always worry about getting some of the rust off the wheels after a couple of weeks of practice and whatnot. And it's good to hear you say that there's always things to correct, but not as much maybe as you anticipate out of a first game.
Yeah, I thought, like I said, we've got veteran guys. They've been around. They've played in a lot of big games. They played in a lot of games. So. Fairly happy with where we're at execution wise. Obviously if we're gonna beat very good teams, it's got to be at an even higher level. So looking forward to seeing the growth that we've had in the last week of practice.
Talk a little bit more about Jackson McIntyre's role on this team this year.
Well, he's obviously this summer and through a good fall, he's really turned into quite a leader. And that's the thing I've probably been most impressed with is, just taking that natural step. And, we obviously named him a captain, and, he deserves it because, captains that I feel and leaders are guys that, not just because you have the title or you got nominated the title, it's when things are going tough or when it's go time, who's guys looking to make that stuff. And, obviously Jackson and Trevor have really kind of separated themselves from everybody else in that aspect. But, they're guys that have been in some big games and some big roles. So, really first and foremost, just excited with, his growth as a leader, and then second, I think he's really taken the next step as even a player, just being more, you're always looking for who's going to take that next step, who's going to fill those shoes of the graduating seniors. And, certainly to this point, he's looked like he's ready for that, ready for more of a role in our offense and stuff. And we're going to do that.
Well, you talk about leadership, going from a great team last year, and obviously losing some seniors that were leaders in that club. You're always wondering as a coach who's going to be those next kids to step up in that leadership.
Certainly, you're always wondering, who's that next guy and who's that next group of players that are ready to take that step. And him and Trevor have certainly distanced themselves as far as taking that next step and being ready to go. But we're always open for other guys. We've got other guys in this team that have also been in a lot of games and done a lot of things. So. That's the role of a team is being more player-led rather than coach-led and stuff. So, just excited to see where, we continue on this journey of where we're going to go.
Coming down to this Hardwood Classic at Iowa Central, obviously that's part of trying to build a schedule and try to build some tougher teams to play as you roll along through the year. Yeah,
your conference schedule is what it is. And, there's some years that it's really, really strong. There's some years that, maybe it's not as strong. Certainly we don't exactly know where that conference schedule is going to be, right now because we haven't seen everybody and haven't watched everybody. But, when you have an opportunity to play in this and you're invited to play in this, first and foremost, you got to be invited, so you've got to have some success in the last couple of years to, be invited to play in multi-team events like this. So, it's a good chance to, play some teams that you haven't seen. Obviously they're going to put you against somebody pretty good, and they've done that this year, and it's just a chance to see where we're at, where we need to get to, and where we're going to go from here.
Tell us what you know about this Kuemper team.
They're really good. They're really good. They've got 5 dudes that are really good. It's hard to say whether they're a 2A, 3A, or 4A. Their 5 starters are that legit, and they've had a lot of success. Last year missing out on the state tournament by one game, and you can tell they're very motivated to get there. But their 5 starters could start for any 3A in this state, and we're going to have to first and foremost contain them off the dribble because they want to drive and they want to kick and they can shoot the heck out of it. They were 13 for 26 last night in their game, and then from there. Control the big guy, hands up on shots, and then you got to rebound. But, transition, they're probably going to be the best transition team we play all year. They really get it out and go. Football passes down the court and, try to get easy baskets. So, defensively, it's going to be a good test for us. And then offensively, they're really going to gamble and try to jump every screen, every dribble handoff. And, we're going to have to be strong with the ball and, take care of the ball and execute at a high level.
Coach Trezos, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
Jimmy Ainley with pregame comments. We'll be back as we get ready for Clear Lake and Kuemper after this here on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
Back we come to Fort Dodge. We apologize, at least on the radio side. We had a little difficulty getting the signal back to Radio Park in Mason City. Video, you saw a couple of, you heard Jeremy Ainley's comments a couple of extra times there. We apologize for that. Clear Lake 1-0. Kuemper at 3-0 coming into this contest. Last year the Lions were 26-1 and 14-0 in the North Central Conference. And Kuemper last year was 22-2 overall, 10-0 in the Hawkeye 10. They lost to the Union LaPorte City 77-66 in the 2A Sub-State 6 championship game last year. Kuemper 3-0 this year, all in the Hawkeye 10. As they are tied with Glenwood and Lewis Central at this point. They beat Denison Schleswig 91-26 on December 5th. Harlan 81-45 on December 9th. And Red Oak on the December 12th by a score of 96-47. That was last night. Lions, of course, only one game in. They beat Charles City back on December 4th, 73-34. So they've been, as at this point, they have been off for almost a week and a half, but should be well rested coming into this contest. Let's look at the starters for Clear Lake. Jackson McIntyre at 6'2" and a junior. In the first game of the season, he was 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 2 from three-point range, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 22 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds. Trevor Theobald at 6'1" and a senior. Theobald had 5 points in the opener. Against Charles City, he was 2 for 8 from the field, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He had 13 assists, though, and 6 rebounds in the contest. Luke Furman at 6'1" and a senior. Furman didn't score in the first contest of the season, but he does get the start here tonight. Carson Reiser at 6 foot and a junior. Reiser 23 points in the opener, as he was 5 of 9 from three-point range, 9 of 15 overall from the field. 23 points in the opener for Reiser. And Max Larson rounds out the starting lineup. The 6'4" senior. Larson had 2 points in the opener, but he had 4 rebounds. For Kuemper, the lineup looks like this. Dylan Shaw, a 6'2" junior, averaging 16.3 points, 5.7 rebounds, 3 1/3 assists, 3.7 steals per game, shooting 72% from the field, 33% from three-point range, and 67% from the free throw line. He's 21 of 29 from the field in total. Griffin Glenn at 6'2" and a senior, and a junior rather. 10.7 points, 3.7 rebounds per contest, shooting 62% from the field. 3 of 6 from three-point range, and 3 of 6 from the free throw line as well for Glenn, the 6'2" junior. Jack Bading at 6'2" and a senior, 5.7 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds per game, shooting 38% from the field, 38% from three-point range, and 50% from the free throw line. Brock Bading at 6'4" and a senior. Bading 19.3 points, 5.5 rebounds per game, 59% from the field, 47% from three-point range, 11 for 23, and 87.5% from the free throw line, 7 of 8. And Ryan Clare at 6'5" and a senior. Clare, 12 points, 5 rebounds per contest, and 3 steals. We want to thank MBT Bank for providing video coverage of this contest tonight. MBT Bank in Clear Lake and all throughout North Central Iowa and southern Minnesota as well. MBT Bank. The Lions, as you're watching, of course, well, either way, if you're watching on KRIBAM.com, live streaming video with that, head to KRIBAM.com. You can find the link where to go to our KRIB Sports page as Max Larson will jump center with Ryan Clare. As we get underway, left to right for the Lions in this first half of play. And the tipped a couple of times and control. Well, now it's controlled by the Lions as it was tipped into the hands of Trevor Theobald. Underway here at the Hardwick Classic in Fort Dodge at Iowa Central Community College. Played off to the left side for Reiser. Reiser down to the baseline. Here's Larson, lays it up and good. Larson with his first 2 of the night. And it's 2-0 in favor of Clear Lake. Just underway here in the contest. On the right baseline, underneath, kick to middle of the lane, and a short jumper is no good for Brading. And the rebound out of bounds, it'll stay with Kuemper. Brock Brading, quarterback on the state championship football team in Class 2A. As the pass back out to Clear at the top of the key. Clear will play it off to the right side. There's a 3 on the way, up and no good by Brock Brading. The rebound for Kuemper from the free throw line, up and no good for Griffith Glenn. And the rebound controlled by Larson for Clear Lake. Ahead for Theobald. Theobald on the left side. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay where the Lions in the front court on the left sideline. Inbounding will be Furman. Furman inbounds to Theobald. Theobald brings it back to center court. It played off to the left for Furman. Furman gets a pick from Larson, plays it over the top of the key for McIntyre. Jackson inside to Larson on the right side of the key. Larson tries to make a post move, and he does. Short jumper is up, no good. And the rebound controlled by Kuemper by Dylan Sean. Sean plays it up to Griffith Glenn on the right side. Out on the high wing, looks it over. Plays it off to the right side for Claire. Claire right side of the free throw line. Backs his way in, tries to get a shot off, and it's tipped away. Loose basketball controlled by Claire, but he is, well, we've got somebody out of bounds. We're going to say it's Clear Lake. Last touch by Kuemper. 2-0 Lions, 6:37 to go here in the first. McIntyre will inbound to Trevor Theobald. Theobald up to the timeline and across. He'll look to the left and play it off to Reiser, to Furman. Back out top for Larson. Now underneath on a cut right side layup up and good for Trevor Theobald. Theobald with 2, 4-0 Clear Lake, 6:17 to go here in the first. In the front court on the right side, not to the top of the key for Claire. 3-pointer up and up rim high, no good. Rebound tipped around. We got a foul call. It'll be Clear Lake's first of the quarter. Foul is on McIntyre. It's his first. Griffith Glenn to the line, where he's 3 for 6 on the year for the 6'2 junior. Free throw, first one on the way up. That one rattles around and does not fall. So again, we want to thank MBT Bank in Clear Lake sponsoring the video coverage tonight here at the Hardwick Classic in Fort Dodge. Glenn, free throw second, is up and good. So 1 for 2 on the trip for Glenn as Kuemper gets on the board, as it's 4-1 in favor of the Lions with 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Theobald across the timeline. He'll drift off to the right with the dribble. At the wing now, looks inside, plays it down toward the corner for Furman. Furman brings it up to the wing again and play it back to Theobald. Theobald dribbles on the right side, plays it toward the free throw line, hands it back to McIntyre. McIntyre now to Reiser, fires a 3, no good, but he drew the foul. 3 shots to come here. Fouls on Dylan Sean. Shown his first. And Reiser to the line to shoot 3. As Reiser comes in, he didn't have a free throw any attempts in the first contest. Free throw, first one is up and good for Reiser. 5-1 Clear Lake. Second free throw on the way up. That is no good. 5:42 to go here in the quarter. 5-1 in favor of the Lions. Reiser's third attempt is no good. Larson the rebounding, that blocked away by Brock Brading. He'll play it ahead for Claire. Claire across to the left side. Down to the quarter it goes, inside on the baseline, and up and no good with a layup by Claire, but he gets fouled. Team foul 2 on the Lions. And the foul will be on Furman. It's his first. Ryan Claire to the line, where he's 3 for 8 on the year. Kuemper is a team through 3 games, 57% from the free throw line. First one on the way up. That is good. Claire with his first point of the night, 5-2. Second one up. That is good as well. So Clare makes both and makes it a 5-3 ball game. Front court for Clear Lake. It's Trevor Theobald. Theobald looks. It played off to his right for Reiser. Back out to Theobald. Theobald off to the top of the key for McIntyre. McIntyre bothered, but he gets through the traffic and dribbles, and he'll take it all the way in. Actually tried to hand it off. It's tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with Clear Lake on the baseline. Baseline entry for Furman on the right side baseline. Furman slaps the basketball. Bounce pass to the lane. It's tipped away and controlled by Kuemper. Well, it's tipped back away, but it's out of bounds. As diving was Reiser to get that, but he could not keep it in bounds. Glenn will make the entry. Backcourt far sideline. As he'll inbound to Jack Bading. Bading across the timeline. Tries to dribble around a pick to the right side. Plays it to the top of the key for Brock Bading. Skip to the lane. We've got a foul on the floor. It's Clear Lake's third of the quarter. Max Larson's first. And out of bounds, right baseline for Kuemper. Brock Bading will make the entry. Skips it out to Griffith Glenn out top. He'll dribble toward the top of the key. Now it on the right side, the key. And he'll pop up a short jumper. It's blocked away. They're going to call the foul here. So Clear Lake with 4 fouls. Foul will be on Reiser. It's his first. Griffith Glenn to the line where he's 1 for 2 on the night to shoot a pair. Gage Larson will check in for the Lions here between free throws. First one is up and good. Two for Glenn. 5-4. And also checking in is Braden Watkins, a 6-foot junior. Free throw second is up and good. So Glenn 3 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. And we're tied at 5 with 4:50 to go here in the first. Across the timeline for Theobald. Theobald directs traffic out front. Now dribble down toward the right corner. Now up the baseline. And he will be underneath. He tries to get a pass off in trouble. And finally skips it back out to Watkins. Watkins will hand it back to Reiser. Reiser will play it off to the left side for Theobald. Theobald left side. Looks toward the inside. Gets it to, well, intended for Gage Larson. It's tipped away by Brock Bading. Pass ahead for Griffith Glenn. He drives. The layup no good. The rebound control. Gage Larson for Clear Lake. Larson outlets. And across the timeline comes Theobald. Back to Larson. Pushes it left side for Reiser. Reiser now the hoop. And Larson doesn't get it. Well, he did get it, but he played underneath the hoop. Now back out. There's a 3 on the way. Up and no good on the attempt by Watkins. And it goes out of bounds in favor of Kuemper. Halfway through quarter number 1, we're tied at 5 between Clear Lake and Kuemper. The Lions and the Knights. Here from the Hardwood Classic in Fort Dodge. Across the timeline for Glenn. Hands it off top of the key for Claire. Claire tries to dribble his way in, and he'll pop up a short jumper. No good. Got his own rebound, and he will go up and no good, but he drew the foul, which is the Lions' 5th of the quarter. So Kuemper will shoot the rest of the way here in the half. In the quarter, we should say. Gage Larson, his first. And Ryan Clare to the line where he's 2 for 2 on the night.
Ryan Clare, shooting 2.
Free throw. First one is up and good. Clare with 3. And Kuemper with all 6 of their points from the free throw line so far. And all 7 of their points from the free throw line. And we're going to have a timeout. Full timeout for Kuemper. We'll take a break. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 7-5 in favor of Kuemper, leading Clear Lake. We're back after this here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB, watching on KRIBAM.com.
at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the ReDoc program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Back we come to Fort Dodge. Kuemper take a full timeout. 7-5, Kuemper with the lead with 3:41 to go here in the first quarter. Video coverage brought to you by MBT Bank. We thank them for helping out with the sponsorship of the video tonight. As the tournament organizers originally were not going to let us video stream, but we got some arrangements made with the help of MBT Bank, so we thank them for bringing you coverage tonight. Larson, front court, left side for the Lions, who are down by 2. As on top is McIntyre. His pass almost stolen away, but controlled by Theobald. Theobald will drive, and he will have it stripped out of his hands, and we go the other way with Kuemper. Pushed ahead, left side, Jack Bating. Bating will shovel it inside, and it's tipped around out of bounds. It'll go with Clear Lake off the hands of Brock Bating. Luke Furman back in the lineup for Clear Lake. For the Lions of their lineup, replacing Trevor Theobald. 3:07 to go here in the first. Lions down by 2. Once again, Kuemper with all 7 of their points from the free throw line so far. Across the timeline for Theobald. Right side for McIntyre. Jackson drives up the right side. He will get fouled on the way in. 2 shots to come here. Foul is on Brock Bating. It's his first. McIntyre to the line where he's 4 for 6 on the year. Free throw first is up and good. Reiser back in the lineup to replace Braden Watkins. 7-6. And good on the second. So McIntyre makes both. We're tied at 7. Top of the key, Claire. Hands it to those left for Schoen. Schoen looks to play it back out, almost tipped away, but controlled by Jack Bating. Jack Bating on the dribble on the left side, plays it toward the inside. Claire give and go, and it's tipped out of bounds off the hands of Kuemper. Lions inbound from the far end. The tie ball game at 7. But should be 2 of the best teams in the state of Iowa. Here in high school basketball tonight, the final game of this Hardwood Classic on the day. It's supposed to be 6 games. They cut it back to 3 because of some travel issues with the winter weather down in the central part of the state. Here's Reiser, a jumper, no good from the free throw line. And the rebound control by Claire for Kuemper. Pushed ahead, it's blocked away out of bounds by Furman. And it'll be Kuemper basketball. Jordan Tryon and Tanner Bating check in to replace Brock Bating and Griffin Glenn. We see Max Larson also check back into the Lion lineup. Inbound to Jack Bating. In the backcourt, he'll bring it back across. On the dribble, on the left side, down the quarter. Skipped across to the right side for Schoen. Roll pass underneath for Claire. Claire kick back out. There's a 3 on the way up and no good for Jack Bating. We go the other way with Clear Lake off the rebound. McIntyre brings it up court. McIntyre drives. He'll lay it up right side. No good. He got fouled. 2 shots to come here. Kuemper's third of the quarter. And it's Ryan Claire. It's his first. McIntyre back to the line to shoot a pair. McIntyre 2 for 2 on a trip earlier in the game. Free throws first, up and no good. Back in will come Trevor Theobald for Clear Lake to replace Gage Larson. 1:42 to go here in the first. We're tied at 7 between Clear Lake and Kuemper. Second free throw is up. That is good. So 8-7 the score. And a whistle, and it'll be inbounds right in front of us on the turnover by Kuemper. Max Larson will inbound right in front of us. As the inbound of Theobald. Theobald center court. Hands it off to McIntyre, top of the key. McIntyre drives, he'll lay it up and got it blocked away. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Clear Lake on the right baseline. 89 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Skip pass out for Larson. Down back to the corner. And driving from there, and a whistle and a blocking foul as Theobald drove on the right baseline. Foul is on Brock Bating. It's his second. And back to the lineup, Jack Bating to replace him. Out of bounds on the right baseline for Clear Lake on the common foul. Right baseline will come the entry for Furman. Furman pass underneath, and Max Larson lays it up and good on the left side glass. Larson with 4. Clear Lake 10. Kuemper 7. Pass to the front quarter is off the mark and out of bounds. And it will go back with Clear Lake. Theodore Perkins will check in for the first time tonight. As Theobald will bring it up for Clear Lake off the inbound pass for McIntyre. Across the timeline for Theobald. Plays it off to the left for Furman. Furman to the top of the key. Plays it inside for Max Larson. Post on the right side, no good. He drew the foul. They'll shoot 2. Kuemper with their 5th foul of the quarter. Theodore Perkins right into the ball game with his first. Max Larson to the line. First free throws of the season. And after this 2-shot set, there will already have been 17 free throws attempted in this first quarter as Larson makes the first. 5 for Max. Lions 5 for 8. Kuemper is 6 for 8. Max Larson looks back and now puts up the second free throw. That is good. So 12-7 as Larson makes both free throws. 6 on the night for him. Whistle. They got a foul, which will have us go down the other line to shoot the bonus. Max Larson second. And it will be Dylan Schoen to the line, the 6'2 junior, where he is 6 of 9 from the free throw line this year. First one's up and no good. Gage Larson will check back in for Max Larson. 12-7, Clear Lake with the lead. 57 seconds to go here in the opening frame. Second one up. That's good. So Schoen 1 for 2 on the trip. First point of the night for him. It's 12-8. Quickly racing it up into the front court. Kick to the left side. As driving is Furman. And underneath for Gage Larson. And he'll get it up and good on the layup. Gage Larson with his first 2. And it's 14-8 Clear Lake. So wind down to 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Schoen on top. Hands it to his right for Jack Bating. Bating top of the zone right side. Picked up by Furman. Plays it back out top for Schoen. Schoen drives up the right side of the key. Spins to the lane. Jumper's up, no good. Rebound is going to be off of Clear Lake. No, it's going to be off of Kuemper, they say. As it'll be off of Jack Baiting. It'll be Clear Lake basketball. Kobe Art, the 6'5 senior, checks in for the Lions to give Jackson McIntyre an extra break heading into the quarter break. 22.6 left here in the quarter. Theobald will bring it up to the timeline. And into the center court jump circle he crosses. Down to 10. Play to the right side for Reiser. Reiser tries to dribble it back up. Plays it across for Theobald. Skipping a pass for Gage Larson. Back out to Reiser. Fires a three. No good. And the rebound control. And that's the end of the first quarter of play here in Fort Dodge. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 14 and Kuemper 8. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB. You're watching video coverage at KRIBAM.com with the help of MBT Bank. You'll look back after this here on KRIB.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Second quarter action from the Hardwood Classic at Iowa Central Community College in Fort Dodge with Dylan Anderson working the camera on KRIBAM.com at our KRIB Sports YouTube page. Bob Fisher here courtside with you tonight as we move along here to the second quarter. Kuemper with the basketball. The Lions up. Lions score 14-8 here to start period number 2. Here's a three for the right wing up and good for Brock Baiting. Baiting with his first triple of the night and first 3 points, in fact, and it's 14-11. Lions back up, still up by 3. Lions working in the offensive zone for the first time here in the second quarter. Out top is Reiser. Reiser steps in, free throw line stop. He'll play back end the drive down to the right side, and here's a three all the way up and good from Trevor Theobald. Theobald with his first triple of the night. He's got 5, and it's 17-11. Top of the key for Ryan Clare. Clare backs his way in, and he got it stripped, and we go the other way with Clear Lake. It's Reiser passing it off. Here is Theobald driving. He got hooked on the way in, and that is the first foul on Kuemper here in the quarter. Fouls on Dylan Schoen. It's his second, and the team's first of the quarter. They're going to say it's out of bounds on the left baseline. Inbound. Furman looking. He'll skip it back out to Gage Larson. Plays it across for Theobald. Theobald from the top of the key. Up the left side of the key. He will play it underneath. Right side up, no good. And the rebound controlled by Glenn for Kuemper. Quickly ahead for the Knights. Up the left baseline. Schoen tries to drive. He'll have to kick it back out. And it's played right to the left side. Here's a three on the way. Up and no good for Jack Baiting. And the rebound, Clear Lake. Quickly ahead to McIntyre. McIntyre will drive and no good. And but 2 shots to come here on Kuemper's second foul of the quarter. Jack Baiting's first. McIntyre back to the line where he is 3 for 4 on the night. Mack's first free throws up and good. Lions will substitute back in Braden Watkins to replace Luke Furman. McIntyre with 4, all from the free throw line. Clear Lake 18, Kuemper 11, 6:50 to go here before intermission. Second free throw is on the way up and good. So McIntyre makes both. And it's 19-11. In the front court, Schoen. He'll play it back for Claire. Claire drives to the free throw lane. Turnaround shot is up and good. Claire with his first field goal. In fact, that is the first field goal for Kuemper in the game, as they made all their points from the free throw line, I believe. Most of them, actually. Up, take that back. Bating had a three. As the Lions turn up the basketball. Turn over the basketball. We go the Kuemper way. Schoen. Right side of the free throw line. Jumper's up, no good. Rebound tipped around. Loose basketball. Loose ball foul. Will go against Clear Lake, it appears. Carson Reiser's second. Team's first of the quarter. Going to be out of bounds on the right baseline for Kuemper. Not before they put Griffith Glenn back in. Or actually, well, they're going to get him back in time. Yes, they are. And Luke Furman will slide in the ball game as well for the Lions to replace Carson Reiser. 6:18 left before a half. 19-13. Clear Lake leading Kuemper of Carroll. They pass it to the lane and trying to get it up as Claire, and he does. Lays it up and good. Claire with 8. Lion lead cut to 19-15 with 6:10 to go here before halftime. Larson right down the free throw line. Drives. Gage down the bottom of the lane. Tries to get around the defender. Puts it up and good for him. Gage Larson with 4. 21-15 Clear Lake. 5:55 to go here before halftime. Into the front court right side. Brock Bating plays it out to Claire. Claire back to the right side. Schoen trying to drive underneath. It's kicked back out from Griffith Glenn, we should say. Now work to the side here is Schoen. A 3 up and no good. And the rebound tipped around. It's going to be, well, it hit the backboard as it was trying to be saved from out of bounds. And it will be Clear Lake basketball as that backside of the backboard is out of bounds. Kobe Hart back in for Clear Lake. Jack Bating checks back in. Out of bounds, far end. Theobald will bring it up court for the Lions. Across the timeline for Theobald. Drifts off to the left. He will play it, cutting up his McIntyre on the right side of the lane. No good on the layup. And the rebound controlled by Claire. The pass up court almost stolen away, but controlled here by Jack Bating. Bating hands it back to Griffith Glenn. He drives a short jumper left side. Baseline, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll go Clear Lake's way. Dylan Schoen checks back in for the Knights to replace Tanner Bating. 5:13 left before a half. 21-15. Clear Lake with the lead. Let's give want to thank MBT Bank for helping out on the video coverage tonight. As Lions into the front court. Played over left side for Watkins. Back out between the rings for Ort. And off to the right side for Theobald. Theobald back out top for Furman. Furman drives a play to the right side. Kick back out. As here's a long 3 up and no good by Theobald. And Kuemper smartly lets that one go out of bounds. Max Larson will check back in for Clear Lake. Replace Jackson McIntyre. 4:48 left in the half. Jack Bating will bring it up across the timeline for the Knights of Kuemper. Drifts off to the right. Plays it back out to Brock Bating. A 3 on the way up and high off the back iron. No good. We've got a foul on the rebound, which is going to go in favor of Clear Lake. Foul is on Claire. It's his second and the team's third. And out of bounds for Clear Lake in the back end. On the far end. Ort inbounds to Theobald. Each team with at least 2 players with 2 fouls. We've got 3 for Kuemper. Theobald out top, almost had his pocket picked, but a play to Larson. To the right side, Watkins back out to Max Larson. Max dribbles, plays it off underneath, intended for Ort. It's tipped to the right corner, and smartly Watkins lets it go out of bounds. Last touch by Kuemper. McIntyre will check back in to replace Watkins. Out of bounds, right baseline will come the entry. Furman will make the inbound. Furman plays it in for Theobald. Theobald on the right wing tries to drive the baseline. He'll play the left side glass coming out from the right side baseline. Up and good with a layup. Theobald was 7, 23-15 Clear Lake. Halfway through quarter number 2 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Drive and a block away by Theobald. Pass up court, tracking it down is Furman. Furman drives and he got tripped up underneath. No call. Getting a call for a travel. So Kuemper will inbound on the far end. Lions up by 8. And the steal on the inbound. McIntyre will lay it up and good. It was just an errant pass right to the hands of McIntyre. And McIntyre was 7. The Lions lead by 10 at 25-15. On the drive on the other end, Bating will have it, lose it. And we go the other way with Clear Lake. Racing it up is Theobald. Theobald pushing it ahead quickly, right side for Furman. Furman back out to Theobald. Theobald out top between the rings. Plays to the top of the key for Max Larson. Larson to McIntyre. McIntyre looks to drive. He'll play it out to the right side for Theobald. Inside. And Ort trying to go up. He'll kick it back out. 10 to shoot. Top of the key, McIntyre. McIntyre down to 5 to shoot. He'll take a college line 3. No good. Rebound controlled by Max Larson. Larson goes up. Hook shot up and good. Larson with 8. 27-15. 2:55 to go here before halftime. Schoen out top. Plays it off to his right. Stepping in from there and kicked over left side. Here is Glenn, a 3 up and no good. And the rebound's going to go to bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Kuemper will take timeout with 2:42 to go here before halftime. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 27-15 in favor of Clear Lake. Listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB. Back after this quick timeout.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust, one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
Top of the hour at 8 o'clock here at KRIB Mason City, Clear Lake. Live video online on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. You can find the direct link to that page at KRIBAM.com. Kuemper spends their second time out of 30. They've got 2 full and a 30 left. Lions have all 5 of their timeouts. 2:40 left here as Theobald brings it across the timeline. Theobald looks it over. He'll play it off to the left for Max Larson. Back out top for Gage Larson. Back to Theobald. Theobald roll pass into Max Larson, right side of the key. Trying to go up. Got blocked now. He goes up again. He got blocked away, but a foul's going to be called. And they're going to call it on Nash Leonard, a 6'6 sophomore who checked in at the break there. It's his first and the team's 4th. Nope, take that back. They're going to give it to Griffith Glenn. It's his first. And Max Larson is 2 for 2 for the free throw line tonight. He'll shoot 2. 2 with 2:22 left here in the first half, and he misses the first. Lines up by a dozen. 27-15, 2:22 left here in period number 2. Larson's second free throw on the way. That is good. And we'll see Kobe Ort check back in for Clear Lake. 28-15, Clear Lake, 2:22 left in the half. The Lions will slap the press on. And the inbound to Griffith Glenn to play it ahead for Jack Bating, but he gets fouled. And the foul's on Theobald. It's his first and the team's second. Out of bounds in the backcourt, right in front of our broadcast position here at courtside. Griffith Glenn will inbound to Jack Bating. Bating plays it back to Glenn. Glenn plays to the top of the key for Nash Leonard. Leonard will play it back. And now it's worked to Jack Bating, who drives, and he'll shovel it off. No good, but 2 shots the foul coming up here for Nash Leonard. Lions third of the quarter. Jackson McIntyre will be his second foul. Nash Leonard to the line, where he's 0 for 2 on the season for the 6'6 sophomore. First free throw attempts here in the second quarter for Kuemper. First one no good. Chrysler Reiser checks back in. As Kobe Ort steps aside. 2:05 left before break. 28-15 in favor of Clear Lake. Leonard's second free throw is a no. And the rebound controlled by McIntyre on the left side. Hands it out to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline, right side. Hands it back to McIntyre. Off to the left for Furman. Furman dribbles back between the rings. Hands it off to Reiser. Reiser between the rings. Plays it off to the right side for Theobald. Theobald looks for a pick, and he'll dribble to the top of the key and in. Bounce pass off, up, and no good for Gage Larson. The layup, the rebound, though, to the free throw line for Theobald. Kick back out. Reiser at 3 is short, and McIntyre cannot save it from out of bounds. 98 seconds left here before half. Line still up by 13. The inbound to Griffith Lynn. Lynn will bring it across the timeline. And he'll dribble up toward the top of the key at the end. Plays it across, and Leonard got it blocked away partially from behind, but he gets his own rebound. Now the ball tipped on the right sideline loose. It's worked toward the lane, but right into the hands of Luke Furman, who gets fouled up court. And there should be the bonus as it's team foul 5. Jack Baiting his second. And Luke Furman to the line to shoot a pair on the bonus. As Furman, first free throws of the year here. Free throw first, up and good. Theodore Perkins will check in for Kuemper. Furman's first point of the night. In fact, Furman's first point of the season. 29-15. Clear Lake trying to get doubled up here on Kuemper. With 1:18 to go here in the half. Second one is no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Kuemper. Pushed in quickly up to Glenn. Glenn will bring it to the top of the key. And he'll hand it off to Perkins. Perkins back between the rings. Hands it off to the left side. There's a 3 on the way up and no good for Tanner Baiting. And the rebound controlled by Clear Lake is bringing it up as Furman to Theobald. Quickly ahead McIntyre left side. Drives to the lane and he'll throw it up. Hunter blocked away. And they're going to call Nash Leonard with the foul here. As Leonard, that is his first. And McIntyre back to the line where he's 5 for 6 on the night. We've got a lot of tallying on the free throws here at halftime. Got free throw numbers. We got foul numbers we're going to have to go through with you. So McIntyre makes the first. Out goes Reiser. In comes Isaac Brownlee for the first time tonight, the 6'2 junior. Clear Lake 30. And Kuemper 15. 55 seconds to go here in the quarter. Second one up. That is good. And McIntyre will step aside, I believe. Yes, she will. Kobe York checks in. Clear Lake 31-15 the lead. Pressure on the inbound. And the pass across to the far side for Theodore Perkins. Into the front court it goes. On the drive and up and no good on the layup. The rebound tipped around. Back to the hands of Kuemper. As top of the key, here's a 3 up and good for Jordan Tryon. Tryon with his first 3 of the night. 31-18. Lions up by 13. Furman plays it back out. Brownlee plays it across left side corner for Gage Larson. Into the lane, Brownlee cutting in. He's triple teamed, and it's going to be off of a Kuemper body and out of bounds. 17 to shoot, 19.9 left here before halftime. Furman will inbound, not before McIntyre checks back in to replace Isaac Brownlee. Inbound left baseline will come the entry for Furman. Furman looks. He'll skip it back out to Gage Larson. Larson hands it back to Theobald. Down to 10 on the shot clock. And Furman being driven back toward the Theobald being driven back toward the timeline, but he drives right through the middle and makes the layup. 33-18. Here's a shot the horn, no good. And we're at halftime here in Fort Dodge. Clear Lake with 19 points in the second quarter. And 10 for Kuemper. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard here at halftime says Clear Lake 33 and Kuemper of Carroll 18. Back after this break. You're listening to Lions basketball here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB. You're watching online at KRIBAM.com on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. Brought to you tonight by MBT Bank. Once again, we thank them for helping with our coverage of tonight's video streaming.
At MBT Bank, we're on the front lines of fighting scams and fraud in our communities. This holiday season, remember that gift cards are great for friends and family, not strangers. If you are asked to purchase gift cards and provide activation codes to someone else, it's a scam. No reputable business or organization accepts payment in the form of gift cards. MBT Bank is committed to educating our communities and keeping their financial information safe. MBT Bank, member FDIC.
Where will you go with MBT Bank?
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Halftime at the Hardwood Classic here in Fort Dodge. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says 33 for the Lions at Clear Lake and 18 for Kuemper. As looking at the scoring here in the first half of play, it's 9 apiece for Jackson McIntyre, Trevor Theobald, and Max Larson. It is 4 for Gage Larson. It's 1 for Luke Furman and 1 for Carson Reiser. Kobe York playing and not scoring, as well as Braden Watkins. Isaac Brownlee got a couple of moments on the court in relief for the Lions at Clear Lake. For Kuemper, it looks like this. Ryan Clare, the 6'5 senior setter, has 8 on the night. 3 apiece for Griffith Glenn and Jordan Tryon and Brock Bating. 1 for Dylan Schoen, playing and not scoring. Jack Bating, the starter. Substitutes Theodore Perkins and Tanner Bating. And that's the balance of the book. Actually, take that back. Nash Leonard playing and not scoring as well. Foul-wise, players with 2 fouls for Clear Lake, Jackson McIntyre, as well as Carson Reiser and Max Larson. For Kuemper, it is Dylan Schoen, as well as Jack Bating and Brock Bating, each with 2 fouls for them. The Lions were 12 of 17 from the free throw line in the first half of play, 6 of 9 in the first quarter, and 12 of 17 in the half. Kuemper 8 of their 18 points from the free throw line, as they are 8 of 12. So Clear Lake actually looking back, 12 of their 33 points from the free throw line, 8 of the 18 for Kuemper from the free throw line as well. Well, looking at our broadcast schedule coming up here on KRIB as well as AM 1300 KGLO, where we remind you the KGLO morning program from 6 to 9 each weekday morning, as we have local radio back on our radio stations with the KGLO morning program from 6 to 9 weekday mornings. Join me each and every weekday morning. Of course, we have Clear Lake action coming up, plenty of it coming up here in the next few days. As tomorrow on KGLO, though, it's the Iowa men against Western Michigan. 1 o'clock the pregame show, 2 o'clock the play-by-play here on KGLO. Then Monday night on KGLO, over on KGLO, the Iowa women and the Iowa men's Hawk Talk programs. Jan Jensen at 6 o'clock and the men's program at 7 o'clock on KGLO. Then we have 3 Clear Lake girl-boy doubleheaders coming up in basketball play this week. Coming week. On Tuesday night, Clearing Goldfield Downs visits the Lion Gymnasium. Our pregame just right after 6 o'clock, 6:15 with a girls' game and the boys' game to follow here on KRIB and on our KRIB YouTube page. You can once again find the link by heading to KRIBAM.com. Thursday, the Lions travel up to Forest City. Of course, that'll be a girls' game that should be an interesting one. The Lions, of course, picking up that win against 15th ranked in 3A Algona last night. They will face number 7, at least right now, number 7 in 3A Forest City. 6:15 with the girls. The boys will follow on KRIB and on the KRIBAM.com. You follow along to the YouTube page. Forest City played here earlier today. They played Des Moines Christian, a ranked team in Class 3A, and Forest City was down very big late early in the ball game. They rallied
26-8.
Yeah, they're down 26-8 to begin the game, and they rallied back, but they fell to Des Moines Christian by about 4 or 5 points. So Des Moines Christian picking up the win. Forest City with their first loss of the season. For the Lions, they'll wrap up the pre-holiday part of the schedule as they will then travel down to Humboldt on Friday night. And that is a 6 o'clock with the girls' game. And the boys' game will follow after that, KRIB. And on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, once again, KRIBAM.com. You can follow along. Make sure that you, when you go there, you make sure that you are subscribing and following to that YouTube page, because that'll let you know about all of our upcoming Lion broadcasts. Halftime, just wrapping up. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says 33 for Clear Lake and 18 for Kuemper. As this has been the CLTEL halftime show, brought to you by CLTEL Internet for You in Clear Lake and Mason City. And we want to thank once again MBT Bank for providing our sponsorship of our video coverage tonight on KRIBAM.com on the YouTube page. So we appreciate them for helping out tonight. This is Lions basketball, back with the second half after this here on KRIB.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student-athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Second half action about ready underway here from the Hardwood Classic at Iowa Central Community College in Fort Dodge. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score here at halftime, 33-18 in favor of the Lions. And it will be Clear Lake basketball to start the second half of play. Lions will be going from your right to your left, Kuemper left to right as you look at your KRIB dial, or if, of course, you're watching online at KRIBAM.com. Max Larson will inbound. Lions with their same starting five here. The inbound to Theobald. We're underway here in the second half. Theobald back across the timeline, hands it off to McIntyre. McIntyre to the top of the key for Larson. The right side for Theobald. Theobald looks it over on the right side. Plays it back out to McIntyre. Left side for Furman. Furman hands it back to Reiser. Top of the key of three. Up and no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Ryan Clare for Kuemper. He'll bring it up. Hand it off to Griffith Glenn. He'll hand it back to Jack Bating after he crosses the timeline. Bating hands it off to Clare. Out top Schoen. Right side for Bating. Bating a skip pass. Here's a three on the way. Up and no good. And the rebound controlled off the miss by Brock Bating by Clear Lake. Here comes Theobald across the timeline. Hands it off to McIntyre. Left side for Theobald. Left side for Furman now. Back out top for McIntyre. Across to the right for Theobald. Back out top. Furman looks to drive. He'll hand it back to Reiser. Reiser steps in down to the baseline. Larson, a left baseline move. A kick in the corner. Here's a three. No good, but the foul is called. And Theobald will step to the line to shoot three. Jack Bating with three. The team's first on Kuemper. Theobald to the line where he's 1 for 2 on the year. To shoot three. First one's no good. Second one up. That is good. 10 for Theobald to lead the team. 34-18, Clear Lake with a lead. 6:55 left here in the third. Third one is up and good. So Theobald with 11. And Clear Lake up 35-18. To the front court, Jack Bating hands it off top of the key for Clare. Clare dribbles on top of the key left side. Looks like he moved his pivot foot back out to the Griffith Glenn. Looks to dribble into the lane, and they'll hand it off. Clare, left side of the key, goes up and lays it up and in. Clare with 10, 35-20. Felix Lee cut to 15. Right side of the key jumper, no good by Reiser, and the rebound controlled by Kuemper. Pushed ahead for Dylan Schoen. Schoen to the free throw line and in. Hop, skipped, and jumped his way in, but he also got fouled. Max Larson's third. Out of bounds on the left baseline. Not before Gage Larson checks back in. Inbound left side, and a whistle, and he stepped on the baseline, did Ryan Clare. And it'll be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Across the timeline for Theobald. Theobald hands it off to the right for Reiser. Out top for Furman. Left side of the free throw line for McIntyre. Free throw circle jumper is up and no good. And the rebound is controlled by Ryan Clare for Kuemper. Hands it off for Schoen. His pass all the way down court is off the mark and out of bounds. So the Lions trying to capitalize on another Kuemper turnover. The inbound to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline. Drifts off to the left. Brings it back out for Furman. Furman from the top of the key had it tipped away from behind, but it got into the hands of Gage Larson. No good. He'll get the rebound and put it up and get off the right side glass. Larson with 6. 37-20, Clear Lake lead back up to 17 with 5:25 left here in the third. Driving on the right wing, up and good. On the layup is Griffith Glenn. Glenn with 5, 37-22 on the drive right. There kicks it back out left side for Furman. Furman will take it across. Here's a 3 on the way, up and no good for Theobald. The rebound pulled down. Reiser in the middle of the lane, up and good with a jumper. Reiser with 3, and it's 39-22 on the other end. Jumper's up and no good, but Ryan cleared the line to shoot a pair. Gage Larson with the foul, his second, team second. Ryan clear to the line where he is 4 for 4 on the night. Free throw, first one, is up and good. I want to thank MBT Bank for providing the sponsorship of the video coverage tonight. Clear Lake's going to take a timeout. 4:58 to go here in the third. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 39-22. Clear Lake leading Kuemper. Back after this here on KRIB. Watching online at KRIBAM.com. Back we come to Fort Dodge. The Iowa Central Hardwood Classic here on KRIB tonight. Live online at KRIBAM.com with the video coverage. Ryan Clare's second free throw is up and no good. The rebound, McIntyre for Clear Lake. 39. Well, the scoreboard says 22. I thought Clare had made that first free throw. As here is Theobald to McIntyre. McIntyre give and go with Larson, and we got a charge called on Clear Lake. Foul is on Gage Larson. It's his third and the team's third. Tanner Banning will check back in to give Ryan Clare a breather. Brock Banning will inbound on full court pressure by the Lions. Inbounds to Jack Banning. Banning across the timeline. To the top of the key. Dribbling in is shown. He gets blocked off, and he's going to get called for a travel as he stopped and tried to go up. Kobe Ort will check in for Clear Lake. Replace Gage Larson. Now they put the point on the board that I thought should have been there. 39-23 is the score. With 4:25 to go here in the third quarter. Across the timeline for Theobald. Plays it back out for Furman. To the right side for McIntyre. McIntyre drives up the right wing and lays it up and good. McIntyre with 11. 41-23 Clear Lake. So you line down at the halfway mark of quarter number 3 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Pass across the lane. We got a foul call on Clear Lake. It's Clear Lake's fourth. No, take that back. It's going to be on Kuemper. Jack Banning's fourth and the team's second. And Jordan Trium will check in for him. As we wind right down to the 4-minute mark left here in the third. Lines up by 18. 41-23. Theobald across the timeline off to the left for Furman. Furman around to pick up McIntyre to the top of the key. Back to McIntyre, left side, down the corner. Here's a 3 on the way. Book it. For Trevor Theobald, his second 3 of the night. And the lead now 44-23. With 3:35 to go here in the third quarter. Flynn across the timeline. Looks to drive, and he'll get cut off, and a foul call on Clear Lake. The basket's good. Reiser with a foul, his third. And Glenn with a basket for his 7th point of the night. Braden Watkins will check in for Reiser. Glenn to the line to try to make the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throws up and good. Timeout, Kuemper. Glenn with 8. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard with 3:32 to go in the third. 44-26 in favor of Clear Lake. Back after this here on KRIB, KRIBAM.com.
At MBT Bank, we're on the front lines of fighting scams and fraud in our communities. This holiday season, remember that gift cards are great for friends and family, not strangers. If you are asked to purchase gift cards and provide activation codes to someone else, it's a scam. No reputable business or organization accepts payment in the form of gift cards. MBT Bank is committed to educating our communities and keeping their financial information safe. MBT Bank, member FDIC.
Where will you go with MBT Bank?
Back we come to the Hardwood Classic in Iowa Central Community College in Fort Dodge. 3:32 left in the third. 44-26, Clear Lake leading Kuemper. As McIntyre will bring it across the timeline after the pass. And for some reason, we keep getting the bumper music. We apologize for that. Hopefully that will stop this time around, and it does. Got a foul call. Fouls on Griffith Glenn. It's his second. McIntyre to the line to shoot a pair. Free throw, first one's up and good. $12 for McIntyre. 45-26 and 46-26 as McIntyre makes the second. 13 for McIntyre. Across the timeline, Brock Bating brings it toward the near side. He'll lob it down to the right baseline for Schoen. Schoen tries to move his way in, and he'll play it across the lane. Kicked out to the corner. Here's a three on the way up and no good for Tryon. The rebound loose at the top of the key. And finally, it'll be a jump ball called. And the arrow goes in favor of Kuemper. Out of bounds, right baseline will come the entry. Bating will make the entry, skips it back out top for Griffith Glenn. He'll drive in, and he tries to post up. He'll kick it back out to Tanner Bating. Tanner Bating plays it over to the left. Back down the left side baseline for Schoen. Schoen in a turnaround shot as it's kicked back out, up and good with a three for Brock Bating. Lead cut to 46-29, Clear Lake with 2:30 to go here in the third. Theobald plays it ahead, Furman. He'll play it as McIntyre drives up the lane, up and good with a layup. McIntyre just drove up the lane, got the pass, and drove it home. 15 for McIntyre, 48-29, Clear Lake with 2:20 to go here in the third. Led across the timeline, down to the right side baseline, Schoen goes up, got fouled, he'll shoot two. Clear Lake's 15th foul of the quarter. And it is the second on Theobald. Shown to the line where he's 1 for 2 on the night. Free throw first, on the way up and good. Brian Clear checks back in for Tanner Bating. 48-30, Clear Lake, 2:13 to go here in the third. Second one up, that's good as well. So Schoen hits both. And it's 48-31. Lions on the way up the court with full court pressure. Skipped ahead to left side for Watkins. Watkins will play it back out to McIntyre. He'll skip it across, top of the key for Theobald to the right side. Roll pass down the baseline, kick back out and around. Here's McIntyre, left wing three. No good. Rebound, up and good for Braden Watkins on the left side glass. Watkins his first two. 50-31. In favor of Clear Lake as we wind down to 100 seconds to go here in the third. Three on the way up and good for Brock Bating. His third triple of the night. He's got 9. 50-34. Lions break the press on a skip pass ahead to Luke Furman. Plays it to Theobald. Theobald top of the zone, right side. He'll drive to the top of the key. And he'll back it out on the left side. Plays it across for McIntyre. McIntyre holds the basketball as he looks over to Jeremy Ainley. Skips it over to Furman. Furman out top. Dribbles to the right side, looks for help. Gets to McIntyre. McIntyre to the free throw line for Ort. Ort back to McIntyre. He'll step out and kick a three, right side, good. McIntyre with his first triple. He's got 18 on the night. 53-34, under a minute to go here in the third. Right side, Brock Bating. He drives, he lays it up very nicely and good on the reverse glass. Out the right side baseline, left side glass as he went underneath the basket. 53-36 with 45 to go here in the third. Furman across the timeline left side. He'll dribble right up the lane. He'll kick it out and kick back out to McIntyre for more. Three on the way. Got it again. McIntyre with 21. 56-36 with 30 seconds to go here in the third. Dribble on the right side. There's another three on the way up and good for Brock Bating. Bating's for three. 56-39. Watkins in the front court, hands over to Theobald. Theobald to the top of the key. He looks for help and to play it over to Watkins. Down to 5. McIntyre, top of the key, steps up. Another three on the way. No good. Time is out here in period number 3. Clear Lake 56. And 39 for the Knights of Kuemper Carroll. 23-21, the Lions with a 2-point advantage in the third quarter. Back for the fourth after this here on KRIB, watching live online at KRIBAM.com. And our video coverage brought to you by MBT Bank tonight.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
This is the fourth quarter, and the Lions are the lead of 56-39 as we go to the fourth, with Dylan Anderson running the camera at KRIBAM.com as you follow along there to our KRIB Sports YouTube page. Bob Fisher courtside here at the Hardwood Classic at Iowa Central Community College in Fort Dodge. The Lions trying to move to 2-0 on the season. Reiser, top of the key, 3. Up and no good. Rebound, Larson. He tries to go up. He had it stripped away, and Kuemper comes up with the basketball. Schroeder coming across the timeline. And on the baseline drive, it goes out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Max Larson and Braden Watkins, Carson Reiser, Jackson McIntyre, and bringing it up across the timeline is Trevor Theobald, the line 5 here to strike quarter number 4. Dribbled on the right wing, kick to the corner for Reiser, bring it back up, plays it out to McIntyre. McIntyre back to Reiser, down the baseline for Max Larson, reverse back out to McIntyre. McIntyre dribbles toward the lane, he'll scoop one up and somehow found it to fall as he makes the layup. McIntyre with 23. 58-39 Clear Lake. Kuemper front court, here's another 3, left wing up and good as it's Brock Bating with his 5th 3 of the night. 17 on the night for Bating, 58-42. 6:50 to go here in the fourth. Across the timeline is Theobald. Theobald plays it to McIntyre, dumps it underneath, tipped around, loose basketball, and it's going to be Max Larson who calls a timeout. Yes, he does. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. 6:33 left in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 58-42. As stay tuned after the game. Coach Ainley will join us and an MBT Bank player of the game. And once again, MBT Bank helping out with our costs for video streaming the game tonight. So want to thank them for their help to bring this along, not only for Clear Lake fans, but also for Kuemper fans. So Kuemper fans, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast tonight. 6:33 left here in the fourth. 58-42. Clear Lake with the lead. Right baseline will come the entry after the Lion 30-second timeout. Theobald looks and they'll play it to the right corner. Reiser dribbles out and plays it on top to McIntyre. Cross for Watkins. Watkins will play it back out to Reiser. Reiser top of the key, fires a three, no good. Rebound controlled by Schoen for Kuemper. He'll bring it up court across the left side of the timeline of the front court for the Knights. He'll dribble the top of the key and hand it back out. He's at a three attempt. It's up and no good, but we've got three fouls, three shots coming. Carson Reiser with his fourth foul. Team's first of the quarter. But baiting to the line to shoot three on the foul. Baiting. 7 of 8 from the free throw line this year so far. First free throw on the way up. That is good. 18 for Baiting. He's had 15 since the break. He's had 4 3-pointers. And one 2-point field goal. Second one good. 58-44. Reiser out. And Luke Furman will check back in the lineup. So Baiting will try to make all three here. 58-44. Third one is up and good. So 58-45. As Baiting with 20 on the night now. So the Lion lead kept to 13. With 6:10 to go here in the fourth. McIntyre drives, kicks it out to the right side. Now kicked over to Furman. Back over to Watkins, the right side for McIntyre. Back out top, driving from the top of the key, up and no good on the scoop shot by Furman. We go the other way with Kuemper as it's up court Schoen. Schoen will hand it off to Jack Baiting. He'll dribble on the right side. Handing off to Brock Baiting. He'll drive to the free throw line. Jumper is actually kicked underneath. Loose basketball, and it will be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. McIntyre will inbound. Hands it off to Trevor Theobald and back to McIntyre. McIntyre will play it back to Theobald. Will bring it across center court for Clear Lake. He'll look to the right, play to the left though for McIntyre. McIntyre dribbles to the top of the key. Dribbles behind the back and then hand it back to Watkins. Over to the right side, driving from there is Furman. Kick back out Watkins. On the right side, he will look for help. He'll skip it out to McIntyre. 5 to shoot. McIntyre, right wing three. No good. Rebound all the way out to the right side. Controlled by Brock Baiting. Heading across the timeline. Hands it off. Top of the key. Schoen drives. Bounce pass off and a layup up and good by Claire. And was there a foul? There looks like there was. And Claire will step to the line to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. The foul is on Furman. It's his second, and Clear Lake will spend a timeout. Kuemper's cut the lead to 11. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 58-47 the lead in favor of the Lions. Back after this here on KRIB, watching live online with the help of MBT Bank at KRIBAM.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
4:59 left here in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 58-47. The Lions lead has been cut to 11. With a free throw to come from Ryan Clare to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul once again was on Furman. It's his second, the team's second in the quarter. Clare tying up the shoe before getting things going on the free throw line here. Now Clare done with that on the shoe tie. Free throws up and good. So Clare converts the old-fashioned three-point play. It's 58-48. So wind under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. Theobald across the timeline to the right side for Furman. Furman dribbles and plays it across back to Theobald. Theobald looks it over left wing down to the baseline, or toward the baseline as Larson moves in, kicks it back out. Furman will hand it off. Watkins back to Furman, 10 to shoot. Right side McIntyre, back out. And driving underneath the basket is Furman. Bounce pass off for Watkins, down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key three, up and no good for Theobald. The rebound controlled by Kuemper by Dylan Schoen. He played ahead quickly to Griffith Glenn. Glenn on the right baseline drive underneath the basket. Plays it left corner. Is a three on the way up and no good for Tanner Bating. And the rebound controlled by Clear Lake by Watkins. Watkins hands it off to Theobald. Theobald to the top of the key. Backs it out, plays it over to Watkins. Halfway through quarter number 4, Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says 58-48 in favor of Clear Lake. Furman down the right side baseline. He's double teamed, looking for help. And he'll try to put one up. He got it blocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Clear Lake. Gage Larson checks back in to replace Watkins. 12 to shoot, 3:50 to go here in the fourth. Left baseline entry, Furman. Inbounds quarter for Theobald. Back out to Max Larson. Fakes a three, steps along, and he tried to go up. He got fouled. First foul of the quarter for Kuemper. Dylan Schoen's third. Max Larson 3 for 4 from the free throw line tonight to shoot 2. First free throw up. That one goes through. And Jack Bating checks back in. So Larson makes the first. His first points of the second half. He's got 10. 59-48, Clear Lake. 3:46 to go here in the fourth. Second free throw is on the way, up and good. So Larson 2 for 2. He's got 11. 60-48. Front court tipped away, but controlled back by Glenn. Glenn will hand it back to the top of the key. Here's another three, up and good, as Brock Bating is on fire. 23 on the night. He's got 6 threes, 5 of them here in the second half. 60-51 is the score with 3:20 to go here in the fourth. Both teams at 2 timeouts. The possession are in favor of Kuemper. Either team near the bonus at this point in this fourth quarter. Turnaround shot is up and no good by Max Larson. The rebound controlled by Ryan Clare. In the front court for Schoen. Schoen on the right wing. He'll dribble up the right wing now. He will put it up, blocked away by Max Larson on the bounds. It'll stay with Kuemper on the right baseline. Carson Reiser checks back in with 4 fouls to replace Max Larson. 3 minutes exactly left here in the fourth quarter. 60-51 the score. Brock Bating will on from the right baseline. Plays it back out to Ryan Clare at the top of the key. Hands it back to the right side for Brock Bating. He'll play a skip pass across. Here's the three, up and no good for Griffith Glenn. The rebound controlled by Gage Larson for Clear Lake. The outlets to Furman. Furman across the right side of the timeline. 2:45 left here in the fourth. Top of the zone, right side. Furman keeps dribbling. Plays it over to Reiser on the right side sideline. And he almost has it tipped away by Schoen, but he gets it to Larson. Gage looks to back it on the right side. He's going to get called for a charge. His fourth and the team's third. Max will check back in for his brother Gage. And beyond the bounds for Kuemper as they try to cut the lead from 9 with 2:30 to go here in the fourth. Jack Bating gets the inbound, brings it across the right side of the timeline. Top of the key, ends it off to Brock Bating. Bating, another three on the way. Yeah, he got it. Brock Bating with 7 threes. He's got 26. 60-54, the Lion lead cut to 6. We wind down to 2:10 left here in the fourth. McIntyre over to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline. Dribbles out top, looks over to the bench. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. Play to the right side for Furman. Furman to the free throw circle, back to McIntyre. He'll step in. He will put it up and no good. Rebound tipped and tipped again in the left corner. It's going to be out of bounds in favor of Kuemper. The Lions have been outscored 12-2 since the 6:30 mark of this fourth quarter. As Jack Bating across the timeline. So we work down to 100 seconds to go here in the fourth. Jack Bating guarded out front by Luke Furman. He'll play it back out to Brock Bating. You know what he wants. And he'll take it. Another three, right wing, he got it again. Brock Bating with his 8th three, his 7th three of the second half. 60-57, 1:20 left here in the fourth. Field ball across the timeline. Plays it to the right for McIntyre. 1:10 left here in the fourth. McIntyre almost got caught with a 5-second call because he was far enough along and not dribbling. Here's a three up and good from 30 feet out by Trevor Theobald. 17 for him, and it's 63-57. Time on the floor with 54 seconds to go here in the fourth. We're back after this here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
54 seconds to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake after the made three. 63-57 with 54 seconds to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake has 1 timeout remaining. Kuemper has 2. Lions with 3 team fouls, 1 only for Kuemper. The possession arrow goes in favor of Kuemper. As it's played to the right side, here's another three, and this time no good for Bating. The rebound is going to be controlled first by McIntyre, but it's stolen away. Now it's stolen back again by Clear Lake and a foul called. Kuemper's second foul of the quarter. It's on Brock Bating. It's his third. Checking in will be Easton Gifford, a 6-foot sophomore for the first time tonight. And also we'll see Tanner Bating as they have him checked in to replace Ryan Clare. Full court pressure on the inbound. McIntyre will make the entry on the far baseline with 39 to go here in the fourth. McIntyre looks, and he'll skip it out, and it's stolen away. And here's a three from Bating. It's no good, and the rebound tipped down the right side, and it's going to be loose basketball, will be controlled by Kuemper. And Kuemper will now shuffle back into players. And beyond the bounds on the right baseline for Kuemper. Inbound right baseline, Baiting. He'll skip it out. All the way top out to Ryan Clare. Tries to dribble in from the top of the key. He played to the right side for Brock Baiting. Baiting on the right baseline, 18-footer is no good. And the rebound and a foul called. As Reiser with the rebound, he got fouled hard. It is only Kuemper's third foul of the half. Dylan Sean's fourth. As Kuemper trades in the in and out the players once again. Shot clock is off with 22.9 to go here in the fourth. Lions, though, inbounding on the far end with full court pressure. McIntyre inbounds to Theobald. Theobald trapped in the backcourt. Whistle and a foul call. Team 4 for the fouls on Kuemper. And Easton Gifford with his first. So the next foul will send Clear Lake to the free throw line. McIntyre will inbound once again on the far baseline. The inbound to Furman. Furman into a triple team, but he gets fouled. And that is the team fifth. And will shoot the bonus on the other end. Fouls on Gifford. It's his second. And it'll be Furman to the line where he's 1 for 2 on the night. Stay tuned after the game. Of course, Jeremy Ainley and some players of the game will join us. Furman's free throw is up and good. Ryan Clare back in the lineup, as well as Jack Baiting. Furman with his second point of the night. 64-57. Should be 64-57. Now they get that corrected on the board. Seventeen and a half seconds left here in the fourth. 3-possession game. Furman, second free throw. That is no good. Rebound McIntyre, though. And the Lions just recycle it out. And Reiser got fouled, so it'll be Reiser to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Jack Baiting, and that is 5 on him. So Jack Baiting disqualified with 12.4 seconds to go. And Carson Reiser to the line to shoot a pair. With 12.4 seconds to go. Free throw up and good. Reiser with 4. 65-57. Reiser's second free throw is up. That is good. 66-57. So full 3 possessions as Kuemper quickly up. And they drive underneath the layup up and good by Griffith Glenn, and Kuemper will spend a timeout. It's a full timeout, so we will take a quick break. 66-59. Clear Lake leads Kuemper. 6.9 seconds to go. Back in 30 seconds here on KRIB. You're watching live online at KRIBAM.com on the KRIB YouTube page. Brought to you in part tonight by MBT Bank.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
$66-59, 6.9 seconds to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake will inbound from the far end after the made basket by Kuemper. And the Lions just need to get it in bounds and get fouled here by Kuemper, you'd assume. McIntyre can run the baseline after the made basket. McIntyre looks and finally gets it in to Reiser, who gets fouled. Fouls on Griffith Glenn. It's his third. Carson Reiser back to the line to shoot a pair. With 5.4 seconds to go here. Reiser with 5 points on the night. Lions clear the lane. Free throws up and no good. As back hitter Jordan Tryon and Ryan Clare into the Kuemper lineup. The Lions standing back at the top of the key on the other end as Reiser puts up his second free throw attempt. That's short. The rebound controlled by Kuemper by Schoen. Schoen will bring it up. He'll fire up a three from the top of the key, which is no good. And time is out in the ball game. Clear Lake survives a fourth quarter rally by Kuemper. As Kuemper outscored Clear Lake 20-10 in the fourth quarter. The final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 66 and Kuemper 59. We will come back after this break as we get ready for comments from Jeremy Hanley, and we'll have MBT Bank clear the game as well. 66-59, the final score. Clear Lake beating Kuemper here at the Harvard Classic at Iowa Central Community College in Fort Dodge. Our video coverage brought to you by MBT Bank here on KRIB Mason City, Clear Lake. Video coverage online at KRIBAM.com.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust, one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
At MBT Bank, we're on the front lines of fighting scams and fraud in our communities. This holiday season, remember that gift cards are great for friends and family, not strangers. If you are asked to purchase gift cards and provide activation codes to someone else, it's a scam. No reputable business or organization accepts payment in the form of gift cards. MBT Bank is committed to educating our communities and keeping their financial information safe. MBT Bank, member FDIC.
Where will you go with MBT Bank?
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Back we come to Fort Dodge, the Harvard Classic at Iowa Central Community College. A wrap on the day here in Fort Dodge. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard final score. This one 66-59. Clear Lake led by, we believe, about 20. I thought it was like 56-36 at one point, but it was the Lions took a 14-8 lead after one. They led at half 33-18. And then they led 56-39 at the end of three. But then behind the hands of state champion quarterback Brock Bading, made the rally in the second half. Bading had 8 threes on the night, 7 of them in the second half. Bading, who came into the game as the leading scorer with 19.3 points per game for Kuemper. He only had 3 points in the first half. He had 11 in the third quarter, and then he had 15 more in the fourth quarter as he ends up with 29 on the night, rallying Kuemper, but Kuemper falls short here in this contest as Clear Lake picks up their second win of the season, 66-59. For Clear Lake, they were led by Jackson McIntyre, who had 23. He had 14 in the second half. So he had 6 field goals, 2 of them for 3. And he was 9 of 10 from the free throw line. It was 17 for Trevor Theobald. He had 3 threes, 3 twos, and 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Max Larson was the other Lion who got to double digits tonight with 11. It was 6 for Gage Larson, 5 for Carson Reiser, 2 for Luke Furman, and 2 for Braden Watkins. Kobe Art played and did not score. Isaac Brown, they got a couple of seconds in the second quarter and did not score. For Kuemper, once again, Brock Bading with 29, 26 of those in the second half. So he had 8 3-pointers, also had a 2-point field goal, and was 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 14 for Ryan Clare, as that was balanced, 8 in the first half and 6 in the second half. Griffith Glenn had 10, 7 in the second half. Those were the double-digit players for Kuemper, and they only had 2 other players score. Jordan Tryon with 3, Dylan Schoen with 3. Playing in that scoring, Jack Bading, Theodore Perkins, Tanner Bading, Easton Gifford, and Nash Leonard. That's the balance of the book for the Knights of Kuemper. Kuemper takes their first loss. They're 3-1 on the season now, and the Lions are proved at 2-0. As the Lions with a 66-59 victory here at the Hardwood Classic in Fort Dodge. We'll be back with more of our postgame after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB. Watching video coverage online at KRIBAM.com with the help of MBT Bank.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Back we come to the Hardwood Classic, Iowa Central Community College at Fort Dodge. Final score is 66-59. Clear Lake beats Kuemper tonight. Jeremy Ainley joins us for post-game comments. And, well, Coach, you survived a little bit of a scare there at the end of the ball game, but obviously Kuemper showing that they are one of the quality programs in the state. And your thoughts here after this one?
That was fun. I mean, that was fun. The way they played in that third and fourth quarter is what we thought it would kind of be the whole time.
Right.
You know, some of that was what we were doing, but, I just thought, we kind of got caught up in the moment. He starts making shots, and, then we're just we started pressing. But, more than anything, I probably, I got us out of a little bit what we wanted to do. As far as we stopped kind of running a little bit. We weren't getting it inside as much. We probably got a little set happy. Thank God I put in about 8 sets last week. I think I ran every set I've ever ran in my life. But I think, that's on me. It kind of felt like it was going so easy there for a moment, and everything was working. So it's like, oh, let's just run another set. Let's run another set. Yeah. Let's show these people that, I really can run a lot of sets. So, no, I mean, part of that I thought we just got out of what we wanted to do. But, they made some shots. I mean, that dude.
Well, when you got a kid who makes 7 3-pointers in the second half, yeah. And I mean, he was just I think he missed one. He missed one. You can't stop that hardly.
He missed his last 3 shots.
Yeah, unless he missed his last 3. That's right.
He was tired, thank God. But no, I mean, and we threw some different looks at him. We threw, we Jackson's face guarded him, Luke's face guarded him, and Luke's turning to me. He's like, "Coach, what do you want me to do?" And so, the last possession we go zone. We were going to do some face guarding stuff, and I looked at Jackson. I said, "Let's get crazy here. Let's go zone and make them work for it." And they turned it over, or went out of bounds, or whatever it did. But right. Wasted 8 seconds. But second game of the year, we made some mistakes. We got caught up in some stuff, but I thought we really did some really good things. For being a high-level matchup.
Well, now you, after playing 2 games in the first 2 weeks of the season, you head into a situation where you have 3 games in 4 days, or 4 days, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday before you hit the holidays. And just talk about the turnaround now to get ready for Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, it's going to be quick, and then we get on a little NBA schedule and play 3 games in 4 days, and then, then we're done for 2 weeks, So, yeah, I mean, it'll be a quick turnaround. Be ready to go, but, we need to get a little deeper and play some more guys, and part of that's on me. Part of it is you get into a moment like that, and it's like I can't put a kid in that hasn't been in for a long time or hasn't been in at all. But I thought we had some good some guys step up and do some really good things. We dealt with a little foul trouble. It's good. Everything's not going to be easy. You got to deal with some adversity, and I thought we did.
MBT Bank Player of the Game, you picked Jackson McIntyre for a good reason, obviously. 23 points on the night, and led the way.
More importantly, it was 9 for 10 from the free throw line.
Yes.
And that was huge. He really made them pay getting to the rack. I thought a little bit in that third quarter and fourth quarter we settled for too many jumpers, but man, I mean, when we're attacking and moving the ball and stuff, we're kind of fun to watch and did some really good things. And I thought Jackson, really led that effort. Trevor could have easily been out here as well. He hit some huge shots at 3 at the end, really bailed my butt out. I thought, just all down the line, Max Larson really controlled the paint. I thought he did a good job. Gage came in, did a really good job. Braden Watkins, gave us some great minutes, when Carson was in a little bit of foul trouble. So, yeah, there's a lot of different pieces, and it was fun. At the end of the day, it's fun.
I'm glad you mentioned free throws. You guys were 21 of 30 tonight. And Kuemper was 16 of 21, so +5 on the free throw line. The difference is 7 in the ball game. And can't remember the last time you had a game where you shot 30 free throws.
Yeah, they called a lot of them. But I love that crew. That's a good crew.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Jeremy Ainley with comments here after the game. The Clear Lake Lions coach, and now the MBT Bank player of the game, Jackson McIntyre, will sit down here. And, well, Jackson just obviously quite a ball game, especially the way they rallied, but you guys were able to hold them off.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get that a little bit closer to your mouth there. That way everybody can hear you at home. But just talk about your effort tonight. Obviously, 23 points, 9 for 10 from the free throw line in a night where a lot of fouls were called. Just talk about, you're stepping up here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I just think our team came in prepared. People need to step up. Luckily, a lot of us did. A lot of us could step up because of our teamwork.
What were you guys thinking when they started to rally there in the fourth quarter?
I mean, just them great shooting for them. That was kind of crazy. But we just stay together, keep playing, and we came out with the win.
We'll talk about, like we talked about with Coach, you play 2 games in 2 weeks, and now you play 3 next week to get ready to go on the holiday break. Just talk about getting ready for 3 games, 2 in the conference and 1, of course, up in Forest City, which is always a good rivalry through the years.
Yeah, for sure. We just got to keep practicing, sticking together, keep our team bonding together, and hopefully it all goes well.
All right, we'll let you get back to the locker room. Congratulations on a great night.
Thank you, sir.
Jackson McIntyre with the MBT Bank Player of the Game comments. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. 23 on the night for McIntyre, 17 for Trevor Theobald, 11 for Max Larson. The final score is 66-59. One final break. We'll come back to wrap up our night here in Fort Dodge after this. Listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB, watching on KRIBAM.com.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
At MBT Bank, we're on the front lines of fighting scams and fraud in our communities. This holiday season, remember that gift cards are great for friends and family, not strangers. If you are asked to purchase gift cards and provide activation codes to someone else, it's a scam. No reputable business or organization accepts payment in the form of gift cards. MBT Bank is committed to educating our communities and keeping their financial information safe. MBT Bank, member FDIC.
Where will you go with MBT Bank?
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Back we come to Fort Dodge. Final score, Clear Lake 66 and Kuemper 59 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Our next Lions broadcast comes your way on Tuesday night when the Cowboys and Cowgirls of Clarion Goldfield Dows come to the Lions Gymnasium for a North Central Conference doubleheader. Pre-game at about 6:15 with the girls' game of the boys' game to follow here on KRIB. Live video online at KRIBAM.com. We want to once again thank NBT Bank tonight. They helped with some of the costs of bringing you the video of tonight's game. There was a video charge for this tournament, the way it was set up. So we appreciate NBT Bank stepping up and helping with the costs of bringing you the game tonight. Let's get our final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. It says Clear Lake 66 and 59 for Kuemper of Carroll. For Dylan Anderson running the camera, Bob Fisher, so long from Iowa Central Community College in Fort Dodge.
Hey. You've been listening to coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and watching on KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage was brought to you by CLTEL, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Your home for the Clear Lake Lions all year long is KRIB and KRIBAM.com.